Hello, how are you? I've just been reading some comments about um, people hearing how Japanese people treat black people and stuff. Well, in Japan, there's no such thing as racism, especially how the way we have it in the States or the way it is in Europe. The people out here, they're nice. If you're nice, they're nice to you. Japanese people do discriminate, but they discriminate to they discriminate across the board. Even Japanese people get discriminated against. Um, if you're white, you're black, Mexican, wherever you're from, you're going to get discriminated, and it's just because you're foreign and you don't know the language, or maybe it can just be the fact that you don't even talk to them. I talk to a lot of people whenever I get a chance, and I hear a lot of comments. They ask about black people and why black people this, and I tell them. But a lot of people don't know what's going on in America. If a lot of you brothers out there can film the cops, and how they always patrolling the streets, and you know, um, film, what's going on in the black neighborhoods, then people have a better understanding of what's going on. Most of the people, most of the stuff they see on TV is with the white people or with the news companies and stuff put on TV bad things about us. As far as the girls and stuff, there's a lot of single women out here, and some like black, some like white, some like only Japanese, some like no, some are lesbian and stuff like that. Some just want to get married to a foreigner so they can get out of Japan, or some just want to get married to a foreigner just for the security because most of the people out here that's teaching, they got money. There's engineers and stuff out here too. So there's a lot of things that's going on. But as far as racism, you know, racism in Japan is like comparing a maximum security prison to the after-school detention. We can drink alcohol on the streets, walk right by police with alcohol, and they won't say anything is legal. They even sell, they have vending machines selling alcohols and stuff on the streets, and it's safe. People don't go over there and break in them and, steal the money or anything. It's real safe. Kids walk up and down the street all the time. At night, these girls be dressing really nice and sexy and walking down the street all the time by themselves. Sometimes they might get harassed, by Japanese or foreign. Some things do happen, but, you know, you get a lot of comments saying that blacks this and the N-word that and all that stuff. And everybody's out here doing something crazy. I mean, even in Nagoya, the white guys, they out there, they out there, hanging out with these girls, getting them in the rooms and, doing what they're going to do and stuff, and, it happens. But, sometimes the girls report it, sometimes they don't. If they report against a white guy, I haven't heard too many of them against them. But I guess over, Okinawa, you'll hear that stuff, about with the raping kids and stuff, or them girls or whatever. But most of the girls, they just do it just to get some attention, and because they're angry. And I don't want to say they're doing it just to get attention, but sometimes, if somebody forced themselves on a girl, then of course they should tell the police. However, some girls, they just say it just for the, just for the attention, or to get the guy to do what they want. I had a friend up in Nagoya. He, one of his friends was dating some girl, but the girl liked him, and she told him that if he doesn't date her, she's going to tell the police that his friend or her boyfriend raped her. And he told her to do what she want. I don't know what happened, but I mean, a lot of these women out here, they start understanding what's going on in the language and stuff of America, and start spitting that English, and then they start learning these games and stuff. Maybe these white girls come over here, and these black girls go over here, and Mexican girls come over here, and they just start talking all that crap and put all this stuff in these women's heads. Or these women go back to the States and live in the neighborhoods, black neighborhoods, white neighborhoods, Mexican neighborhoods, and they see this stuff, and they come over here to Japan, and they just flip it, and just whip it on these guys out here. And a lot of these guys fall for this stuff. They get married, their wives don't have sex with them. They got to give all their wives their money. I mean, it's some crazy, crazy, crazy stuff that's going on out here. So all I'm just saying is that Japan has its bad points. You hear a lot of things on the videos about racism and stuff. There is no racism in Japan. There is no type of discrimination that we don't run to, that we wouldn't run into in America. Out here they talking about, oh, you can't get an apartment. But the reason they probably don't want to sell or rent to foreigners, because foreigners, there's a lot of English teachers and foreigners out here smoking dope and weed, black and white, especially white guys, white girls. They out here smoking that stuff, and drinking, and they smoking in their apartments, and they're loud and rowdy, and everybody does that, and fighting and cussing, and throwing up all over the place, going to work drunk or high. And I mean, I ain't saying everyone, but it's a lot of people out here that's doing that. So, I know what I'm saying, you watch these videos, and these people are just lying. They're just straight up lying. It's just their lives might not be so great. Now, there is true that sometimes you can't get an apartment, and it's true that things happen, but sometimes it might be a reason. I mean, it's like what happened when Nova crashed, and everybody just left Japan, and didn't pay their bills, didn't pay their rent, and everything. I don't know if they're still trying to, but because of recession, I don't think nobody is. But a lot of these companies took a big loss, and that's what happens. They just, what it is about the apartment is that a foreigner can move in, don't pay rent, get kicked out, and they can't be traced. But a Japanese person can. So it's more likely based on security than it would be discrimination. But I'm not saying that there is not any discrimination, because there is. But maybe the owner has have their reason. You can always take them to court, but there's so many other places that you can move into. So, and then also before people move in, they can ask the renting agency, hey, do these people want foreign people in there? And instead of, and then the person right there, the agency, can tell them right there on the spot. Japan is real fun. It's all kinds of things going on out here. I'm not going to say everything, just come out here and see it. It's real free. You ain't got worried about the police beat you down, lying on you. I ain't saying they're not gonna beat you down and stuff. They don't do that, But when they get you in the office and stuff, I don't know what they do. But I've seen them, manhandle everybody, Japanese or whoever, And so it's not like a racism where, in America, white people say, well, we're better. It's nothing like that. The Japanese people, they've been conditioned to that white supremacist thing too, so they have their problems too. I talk to some of the older men, and, they just straight up tell me, we Japanese people go through that psychological thing. They see a white person, they think a white person is better, but a lot of them starting to wake up and say, it's not that a white person is better, it's just that they got better weapons and stuff. And that's the only thing. It was just, they lost the war. Same thing with us in Africa. They destroying our countries and cities and our political systems and stuff. It's just they just had better weapons. Now, if we were more prepared and could defend ourselves, and things would have been a whole lot better. And then if people did, our own people did help and stuff. But on the real though, man, Japan is just. It's just nice out here, it's just peaceful, find find a nice woman, don't find any hood rats that's out here that's been tamed by these foreign girls and stuff, and just get your job and relax. And, I live in the country, and it's real cool, I don't have any problems or anything, So basically what it is as far as, I can't really say anything about white people. I can only say what I hear. But I'm being black, we're going to have our problems, But the whole thing is, if you educate them and say, hey, this is what it is, this is who I am, this is this and this and that, then a lot of them people, they're like, oh, it's cool. And, and they'll see the same thing that, we're going through with these races and problems. They going through the same thing too, from the same people. And I ain't trying to hate on nobody, but I'm just saying, that's reality. So basically what it is outside of America, America's a prison. Get out, go travel, free your mind.